forgot to add myself to the stage. You know I'm tired. But as we think about Angie's song, you know, it came out that she was owed $50 million in royalties and back pay from Warner Brothers. Then she was unalive. And apparently, what they're saying, she was sacrificed. You know, just like Prince, just like Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson owned 50% of Sony Publishing. And when you think Prince, he had a battle with Warner Brothers for 18 years, and he was taken out when he got his master's. So anytime you go about them, when you come for that money, they end up unaliving you. And that's just a fact throughout history. And if she started coming for that money, because you're worth more, uh, I won't say that word, unalive than you are alive. You know what I mean? I got a big forehead, y'all, but look. And, and so as we look at the evidence, and apparently the truck that hit them, the driver went missing, and he quit the job the same day and went missing. Nobody knows where he is or what happened to him. And apparently the driver in that Sprinter van, the people on board the van with her were a part of this. I'm telling you, it get deep. It get deep. But we're gonna go through some stuff, and then I want to play a couple of videos because my girl, So Man Damn, y'all subscribe. Fame versus Sacrifice. She is awesome. I'm gonna play a couple of her videos, and that's what inspired me to look deeper. But by the way, Angie and D'Angelo's son came out, Michael Archer, and he had some choice words to say along with, and I'm gonna go through parts of the funeral as well as I scroll through to find the people that I just want to play. He has all the smoke. He went off on some people, and he looked like his dad. He looked like both of them actually. While showing love to his mother, Michael Archer Jr. was also critical of people who mistreated her when she was alive. Speaking out after the shocking death of I Wish I Didn't Miss You singer, although he was emotional in his words, the young R&B singer was also upset with how some people have handled her passing. Over the weekend, in a lengthy post on Instagram, Swavo Train born Michael Archer Jr. paid tribute to his mother, who shockingly died in a car crash in Montgomery, Alabama. In the caption, he wrote, "Hey, Mama, I didn't want nothing. Just wanted to say I love you. I know you up there enjoying your God body. I hope you got to see Grandma and Granddaddy. I want you to know how proud I am at the person you are. I want you to know how much you inspired me every single day. You never failed me, ever. You never were a burden to me, ever. If I had to do it all again, I wouldn't change nothing." Wow. He continued, "I'm so grateful for the lessons that I learned from you. I hope to one day be as good to my kids as you were to me. I just wanted you to know that I got it from here. I'm gonna be okay." In his post, he also included a video where he called out people who have taken advantage of his mother. "I seen it. We all seen it. Your actions were on full display," say Twine. "But no more. Y'all folks do not get to use you. Don't get to take advantage. You don't get to abuse my mother's kindness and her heart no more. The narrative that Stone has taken advantage of is not new one." Tyler Perry, who was selected to give the eulogy at her funeral, said he was frustrated that Stone never received the fair compensation or recognition for all she contributed to the music industry. Y'all quit fighting. The cats is fighting. Anytime I go live, they act up. Somebody do something. In the weeks after her passing, resurfaced video shows Stone discussing the people who were assigned to destroy her reputation. I know all about that one right there. She also calls out Universal Music Group, claiming that they mishandled her royalties for years. And according to Tyler Perry, like I said, it's about $50 million. So it's going to be interesting to see if her children will be able to benefit from her, from that money, or if they're going to continue to sue or probably do some type of settlement. That'll be interesting to find out. But another thing that surprised me, D'Angelo did not show up to the funeral. That kind of surprised me, you know. So we're going to go through the excerpts, part of what people said at her funeral. I'm not going to show the whole thing. Let me see. I just want to see certain people.
Oh, come on, you could do better than that. Come on.
Because I watched the whole thing.
Hey, man.
Love and loyalty that made you come.
Who would know that I'm from Columbia, South Carolina?
Okay, I like what he had to say.
Giving honor to God was ahead of my life. I'm reaching through entertainment connections and the Blind Boys of Alabama. Before it gets started, we seem very tight. So let's take us out of here. I think if you're at the Maple House right now and you hear this.
Okay, I gotta go past that. Oh, I gotta go past that.
Sung in the house. He used to sing. He used to drink lemon.
Still have to.
Okay.
People wouldn't understand.
This is her daughter.
It's complex. But to know it's his blood with us. And if you mess with one, it's crazy a little bit.
StreamYard, I just got started. Stop it.
Well, Ma, you brought us all together.
That was beautiful.
You brought so many people together. I learned so much about you this week that I wish I would have known sooner. But I promise I'm going to keep this legacy rolling. I promise you I'm going to make you proud. So sleep well, my black beauty. I'm going to miss you, baby. And P.S. What's understood will not be explained.
It's her son, her and D'Angelo's son.
I'm good. It's a day I never want to see. But, the overwhelming love and memories and laughter. I'm what you mean to people. Like, I love music now.
Hold on. I'm live, Stephanie. I know I'm live.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
More of a spirit. She was like an angel. She was like a tree. She planted roots in the ground. And mama, that's my dog. What my mama is like my best friend. Like, man, she would come to the studio with me, like, and she still that fire, man. Like, she never lost it. Made a song called Miss Angie's Son. I wrote it like for her to sing the hook. You know, I did the hook. I'm like, nah, son, you go ahead and do it. But we went to the studio. She came to the studio with me. Like, I'm part of my session. I just took it over. You know, she brought an old piano player in. She brought a horn player in, and she just changed the whole record. Like, but it was amazing, man. Like, she told me just sit down, like, just go over there. But and 2 weeks ago, man, she called me in her room 3 in the morning. She writing a rap song, like, to a Ghostface Killer beat. Like, swear to God, she just was a showman, man. You know, show always had to go on, man. She, you know, my mom had a condition with her legs. She couldn't walk for like 6 months. And you know, we was in she had to go to rehab. And, you know, she had a show, but she didn't like the cabinet. And, you know, I'm big. You know, like, Mom, cancel the show. Like my cancel the show. So, as right there, I tell you, we went got a big clean chair for her. We put her in the chair, we rolled her backstage, put her in the chair, we lifted the chair up on stage, and then lifted the chair back off stage. And the whole time, like, I just hope my pants don't fall out. But she rocked, man. She rocked out. She always did, man. She was a soul. You know, she was battling with her kidney, but she didn't let that beat her, man. She kept fighting. And that's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna keep fighting, man. Thank you. I love you.
It's just little excerpts as I find them.
As well as for others, and always uniquely had a musical and audio sound.
Be the way that it is on
Okay,
Instagram.
this
Romans 1:16. I am not afraid of the gospel, for it is the power.
Be the way that it is on Instagram.
okay. Here go Polly.
Really make you feel the real thing is to express the real thing. And for me, I cannot sing a song that I don't understand or has absolutely no meaning to me or for me. And as an artist, I feel like when you've been chosen by God by your peers to represent or to lead, then you know you have to first of all have a passion or compassion for reality, and that reality lies within who you are, how you express yourself.
No.
Thank you for allowing us to
Tyler Perry, I don't like him anymore, but he did this.
ask you to do it. To the family, I want you to know something special. Children, my mother died at 64. And Angie was a year younger than my mother was when she passed. But in her song, she said, time is a little better. So my prayer for you is time is kind. Everybody who came up here talked about Angie. I didn't know her like a lot of other people knew her. My experiences with her would be going to a show. She's going to a show at the Civic Center. I went to see the show, and she was telling me some things that were going on. She said, "Would you come on stage and sing?" I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." So there, she's singing the song, just singing her heart out and her soul. Got a text from the video from Taraji Dance, and she was saying the story about Angie. I'm happy that I started hearing all these stories about her. Taraji said she was just amazing. And she heard it before. She came out and she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I can't see you." And she's like, "I never voted, I have my money, so
StreamYard.
people not paying votes." But anyway, she told Taraji said she took her in the corner and she sung a song. That's the heart of a person. That's the soul of a person who cared about her fans, who cared about getting paid. So thinking about this woman once, and she was telling me, she said, "Tyler, I just want to tell you, I can always tell when you can go left because the interview starts. All these questions, and it's like, the black women in your movies, you portray them. It's such negativity, and they're always going through something, and they're always." And she's a black woman. I asked her, I said, "You've been through something?" She said, "My life is great." But my kids great. It's wonderful. I said, "Bless you. You live us. That's wonderful." I said, "How old are you?" She said, 25. I said, "Baby, keep living."
Facts.
But I look at these young folks who are living these lives and they think that it's supposed to be the way that it is on Instagram. And they're forgetting about the people who have paved the way for them to be in that situation.
Facts. Facts.
They're forgetting about the women like Angie Stone, who's been in the business all of these years. You want to forget about what she did, all of the people that she put on and helped. So you got to go through to write a song like $20.
Ooh.
What you know about being poor? You don't think poor is poor. You have to borrow from the neighbor next door. These are her words. What you know about bumming rides? What you know about having to swallow your pride? And this is the part of the song that got to me when she said, "What do you do when you're through? When you're always helping people and nobody is there for you?"
Come on. Come on.
Don't forgive me because I'm angry at the way she was treated. I did not know all the things that she was going through recently. I found out I'm not on Instagram. I'm not being manipulated by an algorithm telling me what to think and how to feel. So I don't see everything. But to think that this woman was in the business for all these years, and there's a difference between performing because you want to because you had to.
Facts.
All
Facts.
of those years, all of those songs, all of that money that was owed to her, where is it? It's wrong. It is wrong. And I'm tired of seeing us struggle and go through things and work hard.
StreamYard. Damn. All the time.
But you got to be careful when you start mistreating people, especially children of God, because the Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. And I'm going to tell you something. This woman was a prophet. She prophesied in her song, No More Rain in This Cloud. She says, my sunshine has come. And I'm all crying out. There's no more rain in this cloud. And you may not know this, but I'm the pilot. And when you
I'm going to have to do this on my phone. I see that now. Because now that I'm not playing it, StreamYard, now you're doing it correctly. I'm sick of it.
and I learned about clouds, and what a cloud is particles, air and particles. And when the rain gets in that cloud and the particles get too heavy, it becomes the rain. It drops to the ground. It falls. It is just like our souls. We hold so much in. We hold so much pain. We hold so much that it has to come out of our eyes as tears. But the beauty I'm talking about is when a cloud we listen to. She said, what goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. The things you do come back to you. And then she said, don't do that. I can take you to the word where Galatians it says, be not deceived. God is not mocked. That a man soweth, he shall also reap. This woman sold good things to people. She sold kindness to people. She sold joy to people. She sold love and her voice to people. So if you are like her and like me, who get tired of helping people and watch them dog you out, if you are like her and like me, I'm going to tell you this. Don't stop doing good. Don't stop being kind. Be not weary in your well-doing, for in due season you will reap a harvest of blessings. God bless your family. God bless you, Angie. My heart, my soul is with you. I'm so glad that there's no more rain in your cloud.
I thought that was awesome. But it was this other guy I wanted to play, but I can't find it. But he might appear.
There are, as a mother who's crying, there are siblings who are crying, there are friends. I'm over Angie because one of these old days.
$50 million. Let me see, what is this one? I'm not really gonna let that one go.
Stone and Angie were in a relationship for 4 years in the 1990s, beginning when she was 30 and he was 19. Their romance blossomed through music as they collaborated on each other's debut albums. Stone contributing to Brown Sugar in 1995, and D'Angelo influencing her early solo work. They also welcomed a son together, Michael D'Angelo Archer II. Over the years, their relationship has been scrutinized, with some critics accusing Stone of grooming the younger D'Angelo.
Oh, I see what kind of night this gonna be, huh?
In response to these claims, Stone firmly rejected the label, emphasizing that their connection was genuine and not predatory. She once stated, "You guys don't understand how love works. It's timeless, it's ageless, and it's colorless. Fortunately for us, we found each other. We had a beautiful friendship that turned into a relationship. I was not a predator." Angie Stone and D'Angelo.
Wow. I thought that was really. Can't stand this thing. It's just not. I should have went to bed. I should have went to bed. Okay, here we go. Should have went to bed. Okay, I won't let that one go.
A few more people, as I don't want to have to repeat myself. Because what's happening in life is, everybody wants to, well, when you go to your bio, people want to know about D'Angelo and I. Life does not stop. With life goes on. It was before I met him, take go on. And I think people are so one-track minded that they really, when are you going to do a story? Because they really want to say, can you tell us about D'Angelo? Okay. I'm going to tell you honestly, I just won't talk about one person because there were many people in my life that had a significant space that meant the world to me. Of course, D'Angelo and I were very good friends, but I need for you to know that as wonderful as that friendship has been, it came with a lot of challenges. And I'll tell you the nature of the industry based on a secret that I recently found out from someone who is credible and let me in on things I didn't know until lately. And I have to tell you, it was shocking just to find out. But in any event, I will share them with you and let you know the devil don't play fair. No, this is not Angie Stone's life story, but what it is a peek into what inquiry minds want to know. Back when I was in a very high profile relationship with D'Angelo. Shortly between us, it kind of slowed down in my world in terms of where dates work. The protection was the worst, of course. But I was accepting everything pretty good and said, look, life goes on. I can't stop because I have fans all over the world that are depending on me to keep doing music, to keep pushing through. So, of course, I'm trying to do tour dates and continue to work. And it recently came to me because, of course, people wanted to know my story. They wanted to do my biopic. And it came to me via one of the employees that was for that company that represented him. And they said to me, whoever's doing your story, can I please be a voice in the room? I would love to give some input from things that I knew. And it's time that the truth be told. And I'm like, well, what are you talking about? Because the first you got to tell me. Well, it was told to me. Are you guys ready for this one? Anyway, it was told to me that they were single-handedly put in charge of sending out letters everywhere to make people think that I was the cause of being exposed to alcohol, to drugs, to
Wow.
that
Wow.
gone wrong.
Wow.
And we need you to mail this out. And that person knew that it was all fabricated. And they were willing to go on record. And they don't care today, but they're willing to go on record to tell the truth. You can imagine how shocked I was.
Boy, that industry is wicked. Wicked, wicked, wicked. Ain't nothing but demons in that music industry in Hollywood. Wow.
To know that they actually mailed letters out into the industry, blaming me for the fall and the demise of someone's career. It really gets me upset.
Man.
Because real, it was pure. As a result, and I can only imagine the damage that stuff did to my career. I got a reputation at that. I welcome this podcast. If you don't consider subscribing, liking, and also
This is digital media.
The singer, sorry, that an actress.
Okay, so we go. And we're gonna be done with that. Sometimes you gotta pick a side. I think it all that. Okay. Okay, here we go. Man, this was so messy. Okay, let me get past it.
I posted my cash app today because people were asking where they could send money to us. Because for all the scams, all the things that's been going on. I post, okay, I posted my cash out. If you want to donate, donate. If you don't, don't. All that negative, well, money that you're doing. Some of y'all have no respect for the dead or their family. Some of y'all have no idea. So I'm saying this one time and one time only. If you don't want to send money, keep your nasty ass comments to yourself.
Hey, how y'all doing out there? I got some more crazy news for y'all. Angie Stone daughter catching hell because she disrespected a lot of people after she posted her cash app. Then had the nerve to tell people to not send their money if they don't want to send it. People already sent it. And a lot of them people trying to get at her because they feel disrespected. Ain't no doubt that you got a lot of people out here that feel like she had something to do with her mother's passing. I don't believe that, even though she got a motive after Angie Stone knocked her teeth out. She's slurring online, disrespecting people. They saying after she gave that speech at that funeral, allegedly people was trying to throw hands, people trying to because of her disrespectful demeanor, where all people trying to do is help. She's sending shots at people on social media. Now I respect the fact that she went up there and gave her speech. People criticizing her for wearing her mother's jewelry. She was reading from a paper. She didn't have no real tears. She getting a lot of hate out here online, but she put a whole lot of hate out there. And they saying that's the reason why you got people trying to get at her, trying to get physical. But I think everybody need to leave it alone because she mourned her mother, but other people don't feel that way.
Yeah, and she did catch a lot of flack. You know, she did. But it's tough news. Tough news, beyond.
But I want to use this comment to address all the questions that some people had for the Angie Stone funeral. I'm glad that y'all letting my recap. I really just needed just.
You know what? I'm not even gonna play that. Nope, 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 nope. She was just basically saying that D'Angelo didn't come. I'm not gonna play that. Now, this is what they said. Jill Scott Rowley says no to performing at Angie Stone Celebration of Life. I never really liked her. No.
No. So I'm hearing from another R&B artist that is scheduled to perform at Angie's funeral that Jill Scott was asked to perform, and she rudely said no. There's been a feud between Angie and Jill for quite some time, and what's crazy is that Angie was the reason that Jill got signed as an artist in the first place. There was also some movie role that they both competed for, and apparently Jill and her team did some underhanded BS to knock Angie out of consideration. But it was to my knowledge that the two were cordial after that. But Angie said on numerous occasions he's always heard the spare remarks that came from Jill talking about her looks, disputes about song credits, and just the overall comparison between both of their careers. My number is blank. Now, before I move forward, you want to say that this lady's married. That's just how she is. She's a sweet son of South Carolina, and that's how she talks. So there's nothing going there. There were very few that were making moves like that. And Angie Stone happened to be one of the black women that were actually sitting in. And while these artists were auditioning, and she gave the nod. Now, ultimately, you know that they didn't pay Angie. She was with and was one of before she checked out here, unfortunately. But at the end of the day, you can't take that legacy away from Angie. What I want to do is play you guys a clip. Angie actually talking about a professional about it. She said she had no right with Josh about giving her, but I just want you to check out what she said.
This is tough news.
They were both fighting for.
Oh,
And they're taking it for long, but I had to crawl before I could walk. There was a movie that Jill Scott and I was up for at one time, but I had to play a boss woman.
oh, here it goes.
And Jill ended up telling me, hey, you gotta know who is in your account. Some of the people that you work with, the producer told me we were on Angie Stone. But Jill's people were 80s on a Pride movie. Before that, and they let it know that, look, you gotta hide this girl. Jill's creations. So she had somebody on the inside kind of egging it on, which I'm happy that she got the job. But it made me feel good that it just was the lead on the in the male role, and he told me that the producer wanted me.
All right, so you guys just heard all of that.
So
Angie did go.
but I'm gonna tell you, Jill Scott always seemed to be a B to me. I never really liked her. Then the family got mad at Albie Sure for disclosing Angie's medical condition when she talked about how she had in my first video, how she had that staph infection, couldn't really walk, and she had kidney problems. And I'm not going to play that. Now, this is where the sacrifice stuff comes in. The driver involved in Stone's accident abruptly quits and goes missing. And this is still from Tough News.
Where's her money? But to think that this woman was in the business for all of these years, and there's a difference between performing because you want to.
Let me go past that because I showed that.
It really makes me angry, and I feel why Tyler Perry was so angry up on that stage, because I feel it too. Now, let me say this, and I want to make this clear. This is not a shot to the other performers at Angie's celebration of life, but shout out to Kiki Wyatt because she brought the house down.
She did.
And a few emotions, and anytime you can bring a brother like me to tears, oh yeah, you got soul. You have absolutely done your job. Kiki Wyatt was anointed on that stage.
She was.
She broke down, understandably so. So she did a fantastic job.
She did.
Angie out the right way with her vocals. Now, with all of that said, I want to talk to you guys about an interesting message that I received, and it came from a guy by the name Jim. Right before I sat down to this video, and so Jim is a legend. He knows the guy that ran into Angie's Sprinter van, but it's how he said it in the initial message, and he did repeat it when we talked on the phone. Now, he's one of those good old boys. You can tell in his voice. It doesn't mean that he's a bad person. He was very nice and cordial over the phone and things like that. But what I want to do is I want to take the time to read to you the message, right? But before we go there, I do want to say that the information I'm about to read to you is all alleged. I can't confirm or deny that this is actually true. So it says here, howdy, I used to work at the same trucking company as the fellow ran into the Sprinter van that hit Miss Stone while she was being headed to on the side of the road. Do you hear that, guys? He said that I used to work with a fellow who ran into the Sprinter van that hit Miss Stone while he was being tended to on the side of the road. So basically, he's saying that she was still alive after the initial wreckage when they ran offside the road and the Sprinter van flipped about 3 or 4 times. But anyway, let's move along. She was thrown a few yards due to impact. I don't think he's going to return to work. Honestly, this thing has tormented him, and he's not responding to the company's text or phone call. My wife reached out to his bike to offer support after we learned he turned in the rig and left. My former boss says it became on the request to make an attempt to dodge the wreck. I look at the details at my disposal, something just to sound about this. I'm surprised he hadn't been drinking because there is an extensive history of that. Well, I'm not acting as if I'm Perry Mason with the wherewithal to solve the case. Just thought I'd reach out this way because I sent an email to NC Tough TV, but I didn't get a response. And the reason why he didn't get a response is because he spelled it incorrectly. You can actually see that.
Man, he just quit, disappeared. That messed me up. Now we've been into how the sacrifice is coming in. And this is from So Madame, Fame versus Sacrifice. Oh, shoot. Because it's not going to be a long video. Dang, I'm supposed to delete all that, and I need to. No, where's Angie? So I can't find. Oh, I did a lot that day. Here you go. Found it. So my damn fingers.
She was born on December the 18th in Columbia, South Carolina. Angie Stone. She came straight out of the church. Her voice was first recognized as something special. But her story ain't just about music. It's about struggle. It's about grit.
Facts.
And it's about in the industry game. Survival in the industry was never built.
Facts. Facts. I'm gonna let this back out of grab my cigarette.
The game. It was built to destroy them.
Facts.
And some other things as well. To destroy their blood. Settle. Before Moke even knew what hip hop was. In history. And it was signed to Sugar Hill Records. They dropped a song called Funk You Up. Most of y'all is familiar with this.
Right, because I didn't know she was with
And the
Secret.
song later
Where's my
got
cigarette?
remixed by Dr. Dre.
Where's my cigarette?
And the song even still make money today. But do you think they seen that money back from that?
Nope.
Do you think they got any money?
Nope.
When Dr. Dre remixed that song, Hell to the Noah. The industry chewed them up and swallowed them. And left Angie Stone and them penniless. While the pioneers that they inspired cashed out on their song. Put the pieces of the puzzle together, my people. You eating off of my shit to good. And I don't get nothing. In the 90s, Angie Stone, she ended up leveling up. She leveled up and she formed a group called Vertical Hold. And Willie Bruno and David Bright at that time was in that group, and they all were signed to A&M Records. But Angie Stone's solo career, listen to me, y'all. Angie Stone's solo career, it made her a household name. That's when she really started blowing up and blowing rain. It's called. Y'all Angie Stone, she put neo soul on the map.
Yes, she did.
Yeah. Alongside Erykah Badu and Jill Scott. And what people didn't know was behind closed doors that fucked the upper industry, the PTD, all them type of players, they was dog walking Angie Stone. Dog walking Angie Stone without a fuck of the leash. She was being dog walked by the industry, played by the industry.
Yup.
They labeled Angie Stone as too old. They labeled Angie Stone as being too black. They said she's too big. But her music is timeless. That's what they say. Catch that on fleek. The industry. Let's go a little bit deeper. down a rabbit hole. Some folks remember when Angie Stone and D'Angelo, the singer D'Angelo, when they got together. I remember that. And that was
Let's get on my nerves, y'all. For
situation
real.
with D'Angelo, Angie Stone. And what folks don't notice, they didn't play your role in
Believe that. I believe that she did crack the sound. She was a perfectionist. Yes.
on the Voodoo album. People didn't know that. She didn't even get her flowers. She didn't even get her fuck of the roses for helping him out with that right there. She was loving a man the world put on a pedestal. But behind the scenes, she was the one helping build his whole fuck of a vibe up. But not only did Angie Stone help build D'Angelo's vibe, she also had secret conversations with D'Angelo. Okay? They had secret conversations. This is how in the game, y'all. They had secret conversations about the dark side of the music industry. As Sister said, they had deep conversations about the shit. And the rabbit hole go much more deeper. But Angie, she knew things. You know how the kids working? She was schooling D'Angelo. Yes. In the rabbit hole on D'Angelo's album called Voodoo,
Right.
it go much more deeper than what. No. Keep it right there. Now moving on to the next. Some of y'all remember the reality show. Just pointing out some things. I'm trying to look at these things I'm showing y'all. Y'all remember the reality show that Angie Stone was in? Called R&B Diva. And when you watch that show, you see how the industry boxed her out instead of really celebrating her as a legend. They boxed her out. And as Sister said, the deeper mystery about these reality shows, you know, that's filmed by the industry, is that everybody who signed them contract papers to be filmed on these reality shows, these industry reality shows, all of them are candidates for a blood sacrifice.
Huh.
And they ain't even aware of it. I told y'all, my people. I told y'all how the PTB in the industry, they do things backwards. They call that shit to go, that we see on them shows, those reality shows. They call that shit to go real. They call it, oh, this is a reality show. Real shows. And that shit to go, it ain't even real. After shit to go, you seeing in them reality shows, it ain't real. Showing you what the fuck is up. Now we fast forward to today. And the news report said that the singer Angie Stone died in a car crash. That's what the news reports told us. But as Sister said, going to the shit. This was a straight fucking setup. Point blank and period. I know I gotta say allegedly. But if you get it, then you got it. Now let's go a little deep. Oh, my people. Sister Stone was taken up out of here because Angie Stone was about to expose some things, y'all. She was about to expose some things about the industry. Angie Stone knew things, and the things that she knew made her dangerous to the wrong people. And Angie Stone knew something else, my people. And that she was a legend, and that she would be what discarded out of here soon. She already knew that it was coming to get her. She already knew that it was coming. She just didn't know when. They came up on Angie Stone like a thief. In the fuck of the night. That's what I said. To look like a car accident.
Facts. That's what they do.
But that car accident.
Either it's a car accident, a drug overdose, some type of medical procedure. They do the same thing over and over again. Why? Because it works.
An orchestrated setup. An orchestrated event that was designed to remove her from the physical and energetic realm. It was not a random incident, y'all, but part of a larger spiritual and energetic extraction. In other words, it was a dark ritual that was placed on Angie Stone. And unseen forces manipulated her environment. And those unseen forces disrupted her in a emotional state and set the stage for her to be taken from this world. And that car accident was a final act of the blood sacrifice. I'm breaking it down for you. That car accident was definitely a ritual sacrifice. I'm trying to tell y'all what's up. I told y'all before. Angie Stone. She was part of the group called one of the first female rap groups. Now, when you look at the word sequence, it literally means order, steps, or a planned arrangement. And when you look at the game that the industry play, the blood sacrifices often happen in a what? That's right, a sequence.
Yep.
Angie Stone started to see that sequence game that was being played on her by the industry. And Angie said, shit the good. Fuck good at. I'm going to expose every damn thing before they come in and take me out. Okay? Before they try to take me out of here. But they did all the other legends. And they moved in the flesh. Like, just got her out of here before she can tell anything. Before she can really start exposing things. Angie Stone Young, she was aware of shady behavior that was going on around her. People was lying to her, working against her, behind her fucking back, all that types of shit. Angie Stone started figuring it all out before she passed. And the sisters told me. They said she confronted somebody about this situation. Her money being stolen, all this type of shit. And she was also planning, to cut ties with certain people, different industries. And it came in, y'all, and took her about here. Now, people, they know that Angie Stone a sorority.
Fact.
She was part of, what is it called? Zeta? Phi Beta.
Mm-hmm.
The sorority. And when you look at the date that she joined the sorority, come on, we finna go be progress.
That's my girl. Wait a minute. I'm gonna play part 2. say 25, 26. That's my girl. Where is it at, y'all? I'm getting sleepy. This her daughter.
Y'all, Angie Stone has barely been buried, and there is already a lot of drama and chaos in her family because her daughter Diamond is being dragged to filth by fans for disrespecting Angie's legacy. Now, we know that Angie had her issues with Diamond a couple of years ago, but we don't know exactly what their relationship was like in the years and even months leading to her passing, which is why fans feel like Diamond is bringing shame to Angie. This happened after Diamond was begging fans for money after Angie passed, and this had people talking about how Angie left her children broke and didn't make plans for them to be taken care of after she passed away. Now, we've all heard the reports of how Angie was being robbed by some people that she trusted to have her best interest at heart. So does this mean that she was broke before she died, or is her daughter just lying in order to scam fans? Let's break this tea down. Okay, so this drama has fans split about what's right or not, because while some people think
I'm not gonna let that play. That's just enough to let y'all know what was going on inside the family. And they pissed off because she did collect a lot of money. Which one is this? Is that? I don't know what date I'm on. Shoot. Hold up, y'all. We're gonna talk about them fires too. I'll look for this stuff. This is Saturday. I think I'm gonna end with this last video. Yep, this is the last one. Part 2.
And I saw a video of Tamala Man. And she was singing a song called Take Me to the King.
Oh yes, there. Yep.
And she took Take Me to the Queen. Where she at? If I must say so myself, Tamala Man, she is looking so beautiful. Even when she was, thicker than a snicker, she was still beautiful. Okay. So my sister, he took me to another video clip, y'all, of Angie Stone's funeral. And when you look close, at this particular part of the funeral service, you see Angie Stone's sorority sisters. And they all standing around her casket. How many sorority sisters do you see on the stage? 3 of them. And all of them is wearing the color black. I'm going somewhere with this the fuck of the night. All of them wearing the color black. And the sorority sisters, they sung a song for Angie Stone. I'm trying to go listen to the song when you get some time. Now, when you listen to a part of this second, and forsake you never, and sisters begin to speak to me. And the sister said, not only was Angie Stone was going to expose things about the different people that was in the music industry, but she was going to also expose their satanic, evil ass a sister sorority.
Mm-hmm.
She was going to expose them, y'all. Let's go a little bit deeper down the rabbit hole, my people. And sisters, they said that Angie Stone said, fuck that sorority group. And this is what sisters told me to say for Angie Stone. And the sisters also said if anybody got an issue with what they told me to say, you gotta go through them. Listen to me close. This sister sorority gang, because that's exactly what it is, a gang. The sister sorority was a place of manipulation, where they controlled the sorority sisters emotionally. And mental conditioning were deeply ingrained in the environment.
Facts.
Angie Stone said the sorority was presented to her as a place of empowerment, to uplift each other as sisters, etc. When Angie Stone ended up finding out that it was just the opposite, my people, she started to see how them bitches really get the fuck down.
Facts.
She's the head sorority sisters. They was using psychological tactics and shit like that to make the sorority sisters go against each other. She said dark, toxic rituals were put in place. And they were put in place to make the sorority sisters feel obligated to conform / adapt to a system that ultimately didn't even give a fuck about them. She said the sorority had constant power struggles.
Oh yes. Oh
In
yes.
other words,
Oh yes.
everybody wanted to be the fucking boss. Everybody wanted to be the leader. Me. Instead of we. Instead of teamwork. That's what she said. And a woman in that sorority, they turn into rivals. Betraying her. And also betraying each other. Instead of having like a true honest friendship. Saw them standing on her casket. That was all for show. Because they all fake towards each other.
Facts.
Just using one another to go higher in the game / the organization. Okay. And the way they do it is, may the best one win. made the most evilest one win. She said when she finally started to see, the sorority's toxic power dynamics, she would end up exposing them, just like she was going to do with the industry. But it was too late. Saw them sorority sisters at Angie Stone's funeral. People didn't realize that was a dark ritual that was taking place.
Facts.
And that song that they were singing was filled with ritualistic messages. Some people ain't gonna even get it. When you see people from them sororities, from organizations coming to a funeral, you should already know what the fuck is up. That sister said, Angie want us to look close at the date that she was in a sorority. And it was in July 2024. At the sorority's bootleg.
Wow. Wow. And she died. Ooh.
She was inducted in July 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, she said, I'm going to try to think about something. And then all of a sudden, the following year, she said she ended up, what? Dying. Angie Stone said that sorority group, they know more than what they appear to act like they know. She said the sorority group, they know what the fuck is up. And they got blood on their fucker hands. Now y'all know how we do it over here. Murder. Let them fuck us numbers. Angie Stone, she passed away. Transition on March 1st, 2025. Now let's add that data and see what it is we get. 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 5 equal what? 13. 1 times 3 equal what?
3.
3. They got a 3 right there, my people. She died at age 63. They got a 36 right there, already in her age. They didn't even try to hide this one. I'm gonna say this. I gotta say that benefited her death.
Facts.
There's many players that played in this game against Angie Stone. Okay? Yeah? But what I want y'all to do is just watch the board. I'm saying this for a reason. Watch the board. Okay? I'm gonna remind y'all this video. We're gonna see some key players.
That's So Man Down. Fame versus Sacrifice. She is awesome. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you to my new subscribers. I really appreciate you all. I got some more stuff. But let me see. Apparently, now I'm just gonna say this: Tyler Perry is investigating Angie Stone's royalties, and the Sprinter band is investigated for the brake line being cut. Okay. Yep. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I appreciate my new subscribers. Have a good night.